Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I'm T Junkie, and welcome back to part 19. In this part, we'll be creating the graphics options. However, for now, I did notice I didn't add something in. So if we scroll all the way up to our update function here, and because I didn't add these in, it's best if I add those in now, I think. So what we're going to do is we need to say, because mouse underscore mouse x value equals input dot get axis, and then I'm going to say mouse x. Then we're going to times that by underscore sensitivity. Now underscore mouse y equals input dot get axis mouse y times that by underscore sensitivity. This is basically, so now if you change the mouse settings, if you change the sensitivity now, so we're going to our game, click options, gameplay, sensitivity, make it 10, apply. You'll notice a difference when you actually launch the standalone, but the mouse will be a lot faster. Now this is actually working. Now what we're going to do is we start working on the graphics. So what we're going to need to do is scroll all the way down to where we had our graphics if statement. Here we are. Now in here we're just going to create a few labels. So what I want to do is click actually I'm thinking right here, this sensitivity here we can actually use. So if I copy this and put it in the graphics options, and then call that FOV for field of view, and then call that underscore field of view right here, underscore field of view here. Now what's the values we want to go minimum? So minimum I want to say is 40. I don't see people going any smaller than that. Maximum I'm going to put 120, because people like insane field of views. Yeah, so that should be alright, I think. And then what I want to do is basically say that's 60. Wait, I can't say 60. What did we say before at the top? It was 150 to begin with, wasn't it? Yeah, 150. So 150, 155 for that one, and 150 for that one. And then underscore field of view. So I'm going to typecast that as an int. And then underneath here, I want to say game camera dot field of view is equal to underscore FOV field of view. So when we change the field of view, the camera will start changing as well. Now we'll save that off and go quickly test that out, because I'm thinking it should work first time really. So we've got options, graphics, we've got field of view slider here. If I drag it, our field of view changes. And it goes down to 40 and up to 120. So I'm going to go back to 60. There we go. Now with that done, we can go underneath here, and we're going to start the graphics options. So we're going to copy this GUI label here. I'm going to set this 200 from the top, and I'm going to set that as, say, 200 wide. So I'm going to say, and then what I'm going to call that is, yeah, graphics quality. Graphics quality. Now underneath here, we need to start doing something different. So we need to do GUI.layout. Oh, sorry, GUI layout, not dot layout. GUI layout dot begin vertical. What this means is we're going to have a drop down list, so we need to begin a vertical. Now what we need to do is go string, and then we're going to call it GFX qualities, graphics qualities, pretty much equals quality settings dot names. This is where we have all the names in a string. So now what we need to do is we need to do a for loop for int I. Now I is less than graphics qualities dot length I plus plus. Now in here, what we need to do is create basically what the buttons are going to look like. So we need to do if GUI.button is a new rect, and then we want it, I'm going to do it 20 from the left so it's slightly indented. So that's 225, so if I do it 250 from the top. But that 250 I need to plus I times by 42. And then I do 150, and then I do 32. And then here, we're not actually going to write a name, we're just going to say GF qualities I, and then we say button normal. See, basically what this is we're doing it 20 from the left. This 250 is where the buttons will start. So they start 250 from the top. Now what we want to do, after we start from 250 from the top, we need to display a list. So it's going to count I, so it's going to go down each time, and it's going to times that by 42. So we're going to have a 42 gap between each button, which lays out the buttons perfectly fine with a 10 gap in the middle of each. And then the name of the buttons I'm going to leave to the graphics qualities.I. So basically the names we've got here are going to be the names of the buttons, and it's just going to go from the bottom to the top of what quality settings the buttons actually have. Now what we need to do is just do quality settings dot set quality level, and then I'm just going to say the quality level we want to set is the index I of what we've clicked, and then I'm going to say it's true. And there we go, when we click a button it will change the quality settings. Now we need to just demonstrate that and see if it's actually displaying correctly. Okay, don't click play it. Oh, missing reference exception, trying to access it. Unassigned use to the variable I. Unassigned use to the variable I. What have I done here? Oh, whoops. What have I done wrong here? apart from the fact underneath here I need to do a GUI.end GUI layout dot end vertical. You do end vertical here. I've missed something somewhere. I'll just do it here quickly. I equals 0. Not if, I equals 0. Still not going to work. Does it work outside? No, it doesn't. Why are you not working? In all the tests I did before, it was working perfectly fine. So I'm not entirely sure why it's not working now. It lets me use the I down here. It lets me use the I here. But it doesn't let me use the I here. Unless I did an actual complete mistake right here. That's not equal to? What's... Yeah, you cannot enter play mode. Yeah, basically what I'm getting, the only error I'm getting now is unassigned variable I. And considering in all the tests I've done before, this has worked perfectly fine. Oh, I know what I've done wrong. That's what I did wrong. I didn't say I equals 0 there. Such a small little mistake. I clear all my errors. I don't want to enlarge that. I click play. Let's see if it works now. Yeah, there we go. Now, if I click options, gameplay, that works fine. Graphics, see what we got here. We got fast, simple, good, beautiful, fantastic. And if I click fastest, look at all the lighting changes. I click fast, simple, good. You see its shadows start to appear now. Beautiful. The lighting's changing. If I click fantastic, the lighting's not clipping, it's actually coming out perfect. Now what I need to do is create an if GUI dot button is a new rect. Turn from the left. Do its got options menu rect dot height minus 100. Actually, I'm thinking of here right now. This is your options menu rect dot width minus 160. Let's go options menu rect dot height minus 42, 150, 32. apply, button normal, do it like that. There we go, apply. Now what I want to do is when clicking the apply, what we really need to do is just set player pref, player prefs dot set float FOV underscore FOV. There we go. We're saving the float now. Now this here, I'm going to copy. I'm going to put it in this apply button up here as well. I want them all in a decent place. Now this back button, which is slightly annoying, I'm going to have it 10 from the left instead. So the apply button's on the right, the thing's on the left. So if I click save that off, I'll go into the game. Options, the back button's here, good. From the thing, we've got the apply button down here, in here as well. I'm going to set the field to 92, click apply, fantastic obviously. Get out of the game, go back in. Options, graphics. Why is it when I click on graphics then it does it? It seems like it's only loading it when we click in here. So we'll go to the update function. Underscore FOV equals camera dot. Whoops, I don't know what I'm doing there. I just come down here and copy it. Where are you? There you go, get game camera dot field of view. There's game camera dot field of view. Use camera, field of view, there we go. Now if I click play, it should see it's saying 60. If I go to 85, click apply, click back, reload the game. Options, graphics. Why is it? Actually, yeah, I know what I'm doing wrong. Hahaha. All these problems, right. Let's try to see the other way around. There we go. So you know it works. Graphics, I'm on 85. If I go down to 40, click apply, click back. It should be insanely close now. It is. Sometimes just the littlest things. If I go back to 60, apply back. Yeah, that fixed that little bug. It's basically game camera dot field of view equals field of view in the update function. That way, when the game launches, it's that, and that's setting the field of view to be equal to the field of view we have saved. Sometimes it's the littlest things. Anyway, I've been T Junkie, thank you for watching, and in the next tutorial we'll be doing audio options. See you then, bye.